phones now, and some statistics, and some negative effects and how we can prevent those. So our goal is to inform you guys and not to even point you out, but just like so you can recognize what addiction you may have to your phone and ways we can solve that.
The history of cell phone usage can be traced back to the widespread adoption of mobile phone technology.
And cell phones were first invented by Alexander Graham Bell to allow people to be able to talk at different locations. Now we see that has definitely grown. Now we use cell phones to talk, to send messages, to get on social media, and from that it has definitely grown in its negative impacts on people.
How it began. The concept of mobile phones began in the 1940s and 50s, but it wasn't until the 1970s that mobile phones were more widely developed. How it's going. Apart from obvious physical change, phones used to be more bulkier, and now they have a slimmer and fitting design. And technology has advanced from just being communication lines to being able to send messages, go on social media, play games, and extra. And concerns come from, constantly getting notifications. It is normal to just pick up your phone every time it dings. And addictive design features contributed to the culture of constant connectivity, leading to concerns about smartphone addiction and its consequences.
Yeah, so as y'all can see here, you can see how the phones back in the day, they were more bulkier, about like that big, and the ones now, they're more appealing and they're more convenient for you to use, so you can see the change that.
Yes. Before we get into statistics, anyone would like to go to their settings and tell me their screen time on their phone? I want to do it. Anyone?
I want Nate to tell y'all.
He right
right
here.
in that Essentials hoodie. Lord.
How many
Average 9 hours and 41 minutes.
9 hours. 9 hours.
9 hours.
Who else? Anybody else? Who else? 4 hours. 5 hours. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go with Nate's over here. Which one? Which one? Which other? Yeah. 11
Oh, wow.
So I just want us to do a little quick math. We're in school for about 8 hours. Yours is 8 hours, and yours is 10. So that means you be on your phone during school. Yep, that's what that means. Okay. So cool. So with the statistics, 77% of teens, and that goes to ages 13 to 17, uses the app YouTube daily. 58% use TikTok daily. 50% use Instagram daily, and 51% of teens use Snapchat daily. On average, teenagers between 13 and 17 years old use their phones for 8.5 hours daily. So that includes you, Nate, and Emil, that includes you. You're on your phone for over about 8 hours a day.
Cell phones and their negative medical effects. So one is insomnia. Insomnia is when you're having a hard time falling and staying asleep. Another is depression. Excessive smartphone usage can indeed have an impact on your mental health, particularly anxiety and depression. And some individuals experience intense anxiety when separated from their phones. And another is eye strain, so you have pain in your eyes and eye fatigue. And there is a rule called the 20-20-20 rule, where you look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds away from your phone.
So more effects are addiction, anxiety, and death. So to add on to that, social comparisons are when you're on social media and you see something you like, somebody got that new pair of shoes, that new phone, that new hairstyle, you like, dang, why I don't look like that? And that just makes your self-esteem go down. And we don't want that to happen, because then that leads to depression. So being on your cell phone a lot, it causes a lot of social comparisons. I testify to that too. When I'm on Instagram or Snapchat or TikTok, I'm like, oh my gosh, she got this and that, and I don't have this and that. And that kind of takes a toll on yourself. So get off the cell phones, and then you'll feel better about yourself. Some laws that pertains to being on your cell phone. So according to National Safety Council, 1.6 million car crashes are caused by the cell phone usage, and 390,000 of people are injured due to being on your cell phones in those car crashes. So if you know, before you turn 18, you do have to do 30 hours of Joshua's Law. That's that's mandatory. Because that, allows you to be educated on how to drive safely as a teen, and then you can use that later on in life, knowing what to do and what not to do while being on the road.
Taking responsibility for usage and behavior. Excessive cell phone usage is a complex issue influenced by individual choices, society norms, and technology design. Parental influence and childhood development and societal expectations. Parents significantly impact their children's cell phone usage with their use through modeling behavior. So personally, I've seen through working at a daycare that a lot of kids are addicted to like screen time and iPads, and it shows when they're, when we have to look after the kids in the classrooms.
Alright, so some ways to reduce excessive use. We all know do not disturb is probably like the easiest way to stop picking up your phone. You get into the habit of, when you get a notification, you get into the habit of picking it up real quick, and D&D, it can reduce the amount of times you pick up your phone whenever you receive, and I know all of y'all know how to do that. Another way you can restrict your screen time can be putting limits on certain apps. They have this feature on the settings where you can put a limitation on the amount of screen time you use for each app, and it like locks you out of it so that you can stop using it too. And we also have hobbies where certain hobbies that interest you or sports that you participate in can use your screen time to something that's actually useful. So instead of spending all this time just scrolling mindlessly on your phone, you can be using this time into something that's actually beneficial for you, whether that's sports, gardening, photography, whatever you're interested in, use your time wisely.
And not to dwell on just using your phone to just be on social media, Jessica models, and she uses her phone to get herself out there with modeling. So if you're using your phones for great reasons, like to put yourself out there to develop your business and stuff of that nature, then that's good. By all means, continue to use your phone to lead you to make some money.
For the right reasons.
Yeah.
And some of the benefits of reduced screen time, the first one is improving your emotional well-being and higher self-esteem. Like Janicia said, when you go on social media, you see all these, fronts that people put on. When people post on social media, they only post the highlight of their day. And you comparing yourself to someone else's highlight of the day is like detrimental to your own self-esteem. So it can really help fostering emotions like inadequacy, jealousy, or even loneliness. And it can even heighten your focus and increase productivity from putting your screen time and from putting your time and mind to better use. And another benefit of reduced screen time is eye strain. So like what Lisa said, another major vision-related problem that results from prolonged use of digital time. However, a few of the things that you won't experience are headaches, dry eyes, and when you look at your phone, you're always like this, so it can definitely help your posture, the other stuff. And another benefit is that devices itself, they damage real-life connections that you make. So when you're on your phone, you don't really talk to the person that's next to you, or you don't interact with people around you, and it stops from a connection being able to happen. And so reducing your screen time gives you more time to connect with your family, your friends, or strengthen bonds, and create be more emotionally available. And it can also give you better face-to-face social skills. I know a lot of people who are really scared to talk in front of like big crowds and stuff because they're so used to, planning out what they're gonna say through text. Or when you're over your phone, you can say what you want to say over text. You can plan it out, but when you're actually in person, you don't get that. It's like when you have a conversation with someone, you just have it face-to-face. And having reduced screen time helps you be able to talk, basically.
So if you had troubles coming back from COVID-19, because we were on our screens, we wasn't able to interact with people face to face. If you had a hard time getting back into that social, going back into being able to talk to people or being social, could you raise your hand if you had troubles? Oh, nobody had trouble. Okay. We know. All right.
I did.
You had troubles being able to interact with people face to face. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, because people don't know how to talk to people anymore. Like, they have such a, not like a short attention span, but people just don't know how to conversate anymore, and it's really because of phones.
So we can blame ourselves, but when you 13 years old, who's buying that phone? Your parents, right? Okay, I thought so. So yeah, so ways parents can help us at the dinner table, they can put down their phones and model being able to conversate, ask you how your day went and things of that nature. Also placing a time limit on on their team's phones and on their kids and teams' mobile devices, having more hobbies to do as a family, cooking, going out to the arcade or something with your family could reduce your time being on your cell phone. And just setting a good example. If you set a good example, if you off your phone at the dinner table, at the restaurant table, tell your mama to put her phone down too.
Right.
Make y'all have like a good little conversation.
Yeah, and also like your parents aren't gonna be here forever, or even not even just your parents, but the people that you surround yourself with, they're not gonna be here forever. So just spend your time, like your valuable time with them, and not just on your phone. Okay, so basically this simplified, you not being on your phone leads to happiness. You not being on your phone leads to productivity. You not being on your phone leads to stability, and you not being on your phone leads to clarity. So.
And so, to conclude this, first, we're part of HOSA, so if you would like to be part of HOSA, that's for future health professionals. It's included in females and males. Our president is actually a male, so don't be scared to get out there. You're able to get insight from people who are actually working at hospitals, being part of conferences where you get to meet other people at other schools who are part of HOSA and things of that nature. And on your way out, we will have some gifts. And everybody got to raise their right hand right now and pledge to safe driving.
No?
Yep, yep.
You wanna get a
Everybody raise
driver's
their
license?
hand. Yep. So we gonna say, repeat after me. I'm gonna put down my phone. I'm gonna put down my phone. I'm gonna look on that road. And I'm gonna do safe driving. Thank y'all. So y'all can exit on the way out to the right, and then we'll have some gifts for y'all.
So that's why I was a little bit late getting in, but my kids are in here. It was good. They did a great job.